The guy who was fighting turned out to be a while ago. The Federation guys kidnapped Mully. But Huang Kayaman was very confused. Marek brought his own protective gear. Judging by his personality, it's impossible to carry this kind of thing with you. Is it Maheli? Have you noticed any danger recently? And what? He just wanted to show himself. What would it be? Why does he look so anxious? For whatever reason. I need to get him out as soon as possible. Meanwhile, the other side. Ma He Li, trying to get a senior soldier to call the chief of staff. Tell each other. He caught Emperor Huang Wu's girlfriend. Unexpectedly, the senior soldier did not do as Ma Heli asked. Instead, she slapped him directly. You may be mistaken about one thing. Although my brothers listen. After saying that you are the girlfriend of Emperor Huang Wu, a little scared, but I'm not like them. I'm particularly good at analyzing this kind of big picture. This is the rear of the battle line. The people from the Emperor gang are here. If you are not careful, you will be besieged. So, Emperor Martial Emperor should be very reluctant to invest in troops. That's right, but now it's better. Just because you got caught by Master Industry. They pounced like hungry wolves. This shows that Emperor Huang Wu attaches great importance to you. That is to say, it is now in a passive disease. But to save your emperor. The senior soldier just finished saying the sentence. The little brother broke in with a loudspeaker. Then the senior soldier grabbed Magri in his left hand. He came to the window with the speaker in his right hand, yelling at the crowd in front of you. Friends of the Emperor gang. Hello, everybody, I am the boss of the Master Industry. The cry of the senior soldier. Success in attracting the attention of others. Although I don't know why you are here. What is it? But okay, just look at him. This person is your princess. That is, Emperor Wu's girlfriend. So from now on, as long as someone dares to move a finger, I'll throw this girl away. Although it is only on the 3rd floor, but this weak girl fell. At least break a bone. There's even a risk of dying. In that way, your gang leader should be very sad. And you failed to make the right guy. It is definitely not possible to end the collective training directly. Understood words. Just kneel down in 2 columns for me. After saying this, the high-level military hall can't help but secretly rejoice. What a bunch of idiots. We obviously have hostages here. How dare they break in so openly? Come in. And his little brother chuckled when he saw this scene. Although the boss likes women very much, but it's reliable on this issue. And the guy who got Ma and Li back. I didn't react until now. It turns out that girl is really Emperor Wu's girlfriend. So he waved to the few people in the Emperor gang. Motioned them to come and leave the library quickly, but the two were very confused. I don't know what the other party wants. But men are obviously not on the same channel as them. Just when he thought the two were going to kneel, he was greeted with a beating. It turns out that Ma and Li are in this situation. Still say, the reason why he is the girlfriend of Emperor Wu is helping guys. Absolutely unexpected. What kind of girlfriend would their gang leader have? The senior soldier broke into a cold sweat after hearing this. It's like a deflated balloon. If that's the case, then why are they here? Maybe a message spread. It is said that the boss of the Master Industry is a rice bucket. As soon as the sentence comes out, angry, advanced ice gnashing teeth. Since you have no value, then you will die for me. Finish this sentence. He threw Ma and Li from the 3rd floor. Then he turned and left. Prepare to report this to the chief of staff. And Ma He Li, who fell from the sky. It was successfully caught by Kanazawa, who came in a hurry. After rescuing him, he told the other party to leave here first. I still have to lead the first. The guys from the 4th team left together. After all, wait a minute. There will be school supporters affiliated with the Federation. As for the senior soldiers on the other side, the matter was reported to the chief of staff and asked for his support. But the chief of staff was furious. Think the other party is pure nonsense. How could the emperor's state go to the expert industry? Just as the senior soldier wanted to explain, came to the back beam. I don't know when Jin Zishan has arrived at the 3rd floor. At this moment, his whole body was filled with murderous intent. Before leaving, at least a lesson. The trash that throws the woman downstairs. The two are obviously the principals of their respective schools. But the strength is very different. Senior soldier, you achieve high office by imitating somebody. And Jin Zexian is different from the other party. He was destined from birth to become the leader's man. Seeing that Kanazawa-san is about to approach him, the senior soldier was so scared that he broke out in a cold sweat, because he knows very well he is definitely not a match for Kanazawa-san. So he tried to avoid conflict. Persuade the other party to leave on the grounds of reinforcements. You can rest assured about this. I'm definitely with you. I'll take care of you before the army arrives. Then he rushed straight to the senior soldiers. Elbowed him in the stomach. But that was not the end. Immediately following the stick is a set of self-Chinese small combos. Knocked the senior soldier out. And he's just getting a foothold. At first, it will attack again, sweeping the legs. Turn the other party upside down. When he gets up again, it hurts so much that I can't help shaking all over my body. But even so, the senior soldiers were still in Zhangwang Temple for the first time. He breathed a sigh of relief when he realized that no one was there. Then he persuaded Kanazawa to leave first. There will be a coalition of the Federation arriving here soon. Go on like this. Your people will definitely be cleaned up and searched for their teeth. You'll have a hard time doing it, then. Why don't we save each other's legs? How about a timely stop, loss? And the reason why senior soldiers do this. It's because he doesn't want to let others see themselves being crushed by strength. The boss can only maintain a domineering image to calm down his subordinates. As for the Federation or something, it's a fart to him. Only by enjoying everything now is the most important thing. But these words made Kanazawa-san feel very disappointed. I didn't expect my opponent to be such a person. Regarding the escape route you mentioned, I can carve it out myself. Then they kicked him out of the school building. Looking at the boss lying in his arms, the younger brother suddenly broke into a cold sweat, and the battle outside is coming to an end. Meanwhile, the other side. The chief of staff has just confirmed the news. And learned. Kanazawa Prefecture. The number of people led is about the level of a squadron. And the reason why he did it. It's because of a girl. Claiming to be the girlfriend of Emperor Huangwu. However, regarding this news, I don't know if it's true or not. In that case, then use the shield field and the lead personnel. Subdue them all. No matter what, they are the turtles of dreams. This is a good opportunity to hurt the fourth team. Please swallow the gall directly at our lips. Wild guy. When the two school bosses received this instruction, they got organized. And Kanazawa-sensei, on the other side, come out of the classroom. Then the younger brother immediately surrounded him. Report everything here to him and guess the union. Yes, reinforcements are coming soon. It's time for us to get out. Don't worry, I just turned around. Found a path behind the school. So we're going that way this time. But the little brother behind him is very confused. Because the direction he is pointing is a dead end. The assistants at this time. The army has arrived at the school gate of Master Industry. Just be the captain's boss, Ukensian. When you want to rush in with your little brother. But it was stopped by the leader, Red Lead. Let the other party take the younger brother to the dog hole to wait for you. Because there is a back road behind the Master Industry. As for the school gate, or by motorcycle, if there are a large number, it is better for us to block it. So rush in around the Prime Minister outside. More secure. Learn that Hong Qian wanted to consume them to death. Make Hu Chengshan also readily agree. Then he took his little brother and ran in the direction of the dog hole. Little do they know that they have been tricked by the other party. Because Wu Yuns himself said, the chief of staff has left the matter entirely to us. That means he trusts me. And Masatanaka was knocked over by Kanazawa first. The 10th place in the Federation has been vacant. In accordance with Federation practice, although I don't know who is ranked 11th. However, according to the current comprehensive evaluation, I'm number 11 on Ding Talk. That is to say, I just want to swallow Kanazawa Prefecture, which is fighting here. I can be the 10th place in the Federation. So, Red Lead chose the school gate with the higher probability. And Ukensian also brought the troops to the dog cave. Now, both exits of Master Industries have been blocked. The rest can only depend on which side they choose to break through. Soon, there was the sound of a motorcycle engine. The two couldn't help but look in the direction of the sound. But the result was a bold surprise. Light, then Wonderland flew out on a motorcycle. But that's not all. School at this time, there are constant people keeping up with the captain. And they all succeeded. Flying out of school. It just confirms what Jin Zexuan said before. If there is no way out, then I'll open it myself. The 4th Brigade that can break through the encirclement. Is it really safe to go back? The man simply said. Let's get out of here. The gang members who are usually brave and good at fighting. He froze in place, because he was pointing at a wall. There's no way out. Until Kanazawa-sen brought them to the playground. They just know. Way out. It was a crashed playground fence. So everyone was under the command of Kanazawa-san. Place the guardrail against the fence. But even so, everyone is still very hesitant. Doubt that the motorcycle can really go along the guardrail, fly out, but then someone came to report. Indicates that the Federation's reinforcements have arrived. They blocked the main entrance and the entrance to the dog hole. Getting ready to stand guard. Just when people hesitate. If it is light, please twist the throttle first, drive out first. I want to give everyone a good start. The end result is no surprise. Lightly flew out first. The younger brothers behind him imitated this. Prepare to follow in the footsteps of the captain. And the other side at this time. The boss of the master industry, the senior soldier, just came from waking up in a coma, so he stood up trembling. Think about it, why am I here? Go through until he saw the scene in front of him. Just remembered what happened half an hour ago. It's all because of that damn girl. Speaking of which, he just reacted. Look around. I want to find the figure of Ma and Lee. But there is no him among the guys lying on the ground. But senior soldiers remember. I clearly left him behind. This is the 3rd floor anyway. It can't be safe and sound. Unless someone catches him. Add to that the fact that I was successfully attacked by guerrillas. Not only can I not maintain myself in the master industry. Internal status, it will also be reduced to the efficiency of the Federation. The only way for me now. Then you have to find that girl. Just hand him over to the chief of staff. You can make a great public plan in the Federation. This way, we can save the face we lost this time. Meanwhile, the other side. There's a chase going on in the street. In order to successfully contain the important task of the 4th Brigade, Honkian, choose 2 ways. Let the younger brother continue to pursue with half of the men. And he is taking the rest of the people to the end. Because he was very familiar with the neighborhood. The road taken by the 4th Brigade has only a right turn. Next, as long as you go in separately, you can perfectly outflank. Okay, things are really going to go as he imagined. After the crowd on the other side caught up, I found out that the people of the Emperor Gang looking in their direction. And there seemed to be fewer of them. Kanazawa-san smiled slightly at this. It's too late to find out now. It was you who fell into the trap. Then behind them, a group of people from the Emperor Gang appeared. This way. The real enemy of the fathers is the Federation. When Hong Qian arrived with his men, I saw the scene in front of me. Until you get out of the car and question, he only learned that Kanazawa had transferred a group of people first. Let them attack us from behind. Hong Qian couldn't help but tremble all over. I didn't expect Jin Ziqian. He anticipated his own operation. But even so, he chose to continue pursuing. He didn't want to pass up such a good promotion opportunity. And the other side, Maheli on the run, but was suddenly ushered in by a team leader, Park. Suitable for the leader, he was in a cold sweat. Ask the other party if they have been following you. Well, if that's the case, then just because you saw me get caught. But still, stand by. It can be seen that you are indeed the enemy of Emperor Wu. Does not saving you mean that I am his enemy? It seems that you have made some mistakes. I have no obligation to be with the Emperor. It has nothing to do with the Emperor Gang. You help because you're just that guy's woman. Although that is true. But if the words just now were heard by Brother Wu Di, he must be very sad. After all, I'm your brother's girlfriend. And Emperor Wu loves me very much. In case something happens to me, he will be very sad. Take care of the emotions of the helper. It should be within the scope of responsibility of the second in command, right? Are you good at talking? No wonder Emperor Huangwu took the bait. I'm sorry I seduced him with my face. And this tit for tat scene. It was probed by Huang Keaman, who had just arrived. It turns out that Ma and Li escaped the first time. He sent a message to the other party. So he took a taxi and arrived at the letter. As soon as Huang Keaman got off the bus, I saw this scene in the street. Park Si-ha is actually questioning Ma Ha-ri. Are you sure it was really Emperor Wu who saved you? About this sharp question, how would Ma Heli respond? The man just smiled. It made the girl tremble. The corners of his eyes couldn't help choking up, because he knows each other very well. Know that Huang Wu died first. I will never survive tonight. What happened started 3 days ago. At that time, Guo Jijiang found him. It means if you want revenge, then you've got the wrong person. The reason why the gang leader made your brother like this, it's because he was taken advantage of by someone. From this moment on, Ma and Liban began to doubt. Did you miss some clues? So he went to test his idea. I found my brother's friend. I want to know when the Emperor gang attacked them. What is the information? But this move aroused the dissatisfaction of the other party. Ask him who he is. Why should we recollect that damn memory? And the man on the side recognized his identity. Are you Ma Shaxin's sister? Ma Holi, who saw the situation, was also very happy. Not only praised the other party's good eyes, he also took the initiative to hold the arms of the two, ready to find a place to sit down and chat. After some small talk, Marjorie received the following information. The reputation of the brothers' leader at that time, located far behind the lines of the imperial state. But Emperor Martial Emperor himself came there. And he had a murderous look on his face. This caused my brother to appear very flustered. After all, things went completely beyond expectations. And that led to this. The next star was beaten into a vegetable by Emperor Huang Wu. But they have nothing to do with each other. That is to say, Emperor Huang Wu was attacking at that time. A guy who has never met. Personally went to the back of the front line. This is the same as what Ma Heli knew about Emperor Huang Wu. Very different. In his memory, Emperor Huang Wu was a man of steel. He won't give in for anything. Act arbitrarily, by your own will. It's the embodiment of force, so who can take advantage of it? And induce him to do something? In Marjorie's knowledge, there are only two people who can do this kind of thing. One is himself. The other was Emperor Wu's only friend, Park. Fit. So it was this bastard who provoked Emperor Wu. Let him attack my brother. And Kiao, Jianma and Li suddenly stopped talking. Park Shiha probably guessed the truth. So he couldn't help laughing. But this smile, but it made Ma and Li feel very hot. Because this is the second time he has seen Park Shi and Zhao. The first time was the head of Emperor Huang Wu when I first introduced myself to you. Although your expression was very subtle at that time. But I still saw it. And you haven't laughed like that since. The smile this time. Is it because you feel something? It's going great. But the corner of Pushi's mouth twitched. What are you trying to say? But this sentence just came out. He suddenly thought of something. So he broke into a crazy smile. And I was right. You killed Emperor Huang Wu. And Ma and Li readily admitted the truth. Because he knew he couldn't hide it from the guy in front of him. But this scene, but let Huang Keaman, who was hiding behind the wall and eavesdropping, cold sweat. I don't understand what Ma and Li are doing. You followed me to confirm progress. Confirm it or not, if all goes well. You have to make a move on me. Who knows that Emperor Martial Emperor is dead, am I right? Until this moment, Huang Keaman only knew the reason why Marjorie should bring self-defense equipment. It's because he feels safe. Threatened. And that threat, it is Park, the captain of a large group of the Emperor gang. The result of the World River is at this moment. Ma Heli suddenly smiled. You coward, why did you just come here now? This sentence is puzzling. Can't help but let Park Hop rush to the inheritance. When he looked back, I saw senior soldiers approaching in this direction. And the other party noticed him. This is the moment. The senior soldier was the captain of the 4th Brigade of the Emperor's gang. The fear that Jin Ji first crushed came to mind. This caused the motorcycle to slip accidentally. But such an accident. Myopia. The speeding motorcycle crashed directly into Park. Mikawa and Ma and Lee behind him. He was rescued by Huang Kaiming, who came in a hurry. But Ma and Lee told him to run quickly. Park's river is still there. Until Huang Kaiming was born. Only then did he learn that Park's river had stopped moving. But it's not too early to wait for the two to be happy. The senior soldiers trembled. He got up from the ground. When he noticed Bashi he lying on the ground. Can't help but laugh. But in order to confirm whether the other party has died, he had to go to Park Siak Ha's side and squat down. And the next second, a smile appeared on his mouth. Show off to the two in front of you. Did you just see that? I personally killed the second in command of the Emperor gang. The unbeatable gang leader on weekdays. Now only have my last breath left. It was just now. Senior soldiers are afraid, causing the motorcycle to skid. But this was the accident. The speeding motorcycle hit Park. Stoned River. When the senior soldier reacted, he was immediately excited, to forget the fear of nearly killing. So he wanted to catch both of them. Receive greater honor. Huang Kaiming saw the situation, ready to stay and block the opponent, so that Ma and Lee can run first. But he hesitated for a moment. He rushed over without hesitation. This scene made Huang Kao very sensitive and puzzled. But this is the moment of distraction. As a result, Huang Kaiming was beaten by a senior soldier, tossed out, and the free hands. Perhaps advanced soldiers can easily block the attack. He taunts them. Did you become Emperor Wu's girlfriend? You become defiant. But you have to give today. The price of open mouth. Just as he was about to do it, Marjorie actually took out a bottle of anti-wolf spray. It's a blast in the eyes of a senior soldier. This time, it also succeeded in making him panic. So much so that I kept cursing Marjorie. And his hands are not idle. But after the senior soldier found that it had no effect. And he stops. Swing your fist forward. I want to vent my anger on Ma Heli. One of the things that annoyed him the most was the other party actually wants to use that kind of thing to defeat. As a school bully. This allows him to even tolerate the pain. Also teach the horse and the other end a lesson. But Huang Kaiming on the other side. He crashed into the other party's motorcycle. This little bump make the senior soldier fly 10 meters away. Even Huang Taoming was surprised. I didn't expect this car to have so much power. However, he still took advantage of the other party's coma. Escaped here with Ma Heli. But he asked about yellow grass rice at this time. When did you come to the scene? But I didn't wait for Ma and Lee to finish speaking. Huang Kaiming interrupted. He said he heard almost everything. And I guessed it. But what I'm more curious about now is, where were you trying to take me? Let's go then. Emperor Marshal Emperor's house also happens to be nearby. And at the same time, the other side. The 4th Brigade, led by Kanazawa Senral, still on the run. But just around the corner, he ran into the pursuers. This made Kanazawa Shan frown. I didn't expect them to keep using it. Remaining troops, chasing us down other roads. But Kanazawa soon made a decision. Let everyone follow them and escape from the left. But I don't know that this is right in the middle. Because he has already arranged manpower there. The only thing that upset him was, I actually want to help each other with that idiot. However, Kensian was shorter than he had imagined. Actually, let the younger brother hit it with his body. Kanazawa Prefecture is facing such a situation, so I had to get everyone ready to break through. Although the casualties on the Federation side are obvious, more than them. But due to the large number of people on the other side, a lot of teammates were knocked down by them. Jinji looked at the scene behind him and cursed secretly. He jumped off the motorcycle without hesitation, ready to fight with the people of the Federation. But because the other side's reinforcements are about to arrive, Kins first realized that the 4th team cannot escape by breaking through. So he rushed to the leader of the team. Before Kensian could react, another punch knocked him to the ground. This shocked everyone present in an instant. And he didn't hesitate at all. Pick up the steel rod on the ground and face.